Hello again, this is Terry with Puddle Jumping Blog, and today, as part of the Homeschool Review crew, I get to tell you about a review for Techie Homeschool Mom Solar System Online Unit Study. And before I get started, be sure to check out in the description links the crew blog where you can read everyone else's review, because they got to review other online unit studies such as ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, ancient Rome, famous artists, and famous inventors. So let's talk about the solar system online unit study. You can find all of this at TechieHomeschoolMom.com, and the solar system unit study I'm doing is on her site under the products. Check it out. Wait, 1, 2, okay. Okay, let me show you how this works. First of all, I want to mention that these sections here are grayed out because I have been into them and viewed them, completed a video or a project or whatever. Once you go into them, they gray out and it shows you the percentage complete of your study. If you haven't done a unit study before, they first talk about what it is. If you're not familiar with unit studies, basically you take several subjects or several topics and you include them into one big study. Well, usually you use books, and let me get back to the main section here that I want. Okay, usually you use books that are found at the library, or you can purchase them to further your study. And this online study also uses links and videos from other sites that they are safely linked to. And there's just a really minor amount of additional items you need to do some of the experiments. You will need to have access to Google Sheets, because some of the scientific studies are done in Google Sheets. And the beauty of unit studies is that you can do them with the entire family and multiple age groups and adjust accordingly. When you're done with each section, there's a little complete and continue button up here that takes you to the next section. And then, as you can see, when we get to the book club, you select your own book for reading, but there are some recommendations. And when you get to the actual discussion, there's comments that you can leave with the group. And throughout the study, all of the projects and such, they encourage you to share on their Pinterest board, which is here. So when you do complete the final solar system model, you would post your project here. Some of the other sites that the videos take you out to are like this one. They're all, I found them all to be kid-friendly and safe. One of them was YouTube Crash Course, and there are some others, but I didn't find a problem with that. If you are very cautious about how your children use the internet, you might want to supervise that. But I found the ones that they linked to were safe and appropriate. And then here's the introduction, all of it. So then we come over here, and it starts with a solar system overview. Talks about the solar system, and you have a video here. That one's the crash course one. And then we go to more discussion with the solar system models, and then you have a project. And this one was to create a pastel chalk art of the solar system. And here's where we come to the book club. As you can see, let's see. Down here, you can add your comments and discussion and join in the discussing. The next section is on the sun, and it's conducted similarly. You have a little video there, and then we have discussions about sunspots, and this project was a project on sunspots. They use Google Sheets, and they have the instructions here for how to do it. Now, I will mention that we are Google Sheet failures. I had all of the years and the information typed in, and when I went to create the chart with it, I did something wacky. So our project I cannot show you on this one, but that's how it would have looked. And then there's another book club. You select the book and discuss it. And then we go into Copernicus, and there's a video with a mini biography. The planetary orbit, which took you to the scholastic site. And then you have another project, which this one involves downloading something, a little project here that looks like this. All right, and then you have another book club, and then gravity, and it's the same. This takes you to a video on the scholastic site, and then we talk about Galileo, and we had a project of gravity, and this was fun. My daughter enjoyed standing on the chair and dropping the balls to see how gravity works, and then again the book club. And then we go down to planets, and similarly, just they're all set up the same. And this one is night sky viewing, which involved downloading an app. You'll see pictures of all of our projects and the app and everything throughout this video. And then another book club, and then the rocky planets and the gaseous planets, and another. Each one has a project and a book club, comets and asteroids, and then your final project is creating your own solar system model. Each of these 8 sections, you can go however at your own pace. This is a completely self-paced project, but they roughly take about 2 to 3 hours, give or take. However, you can linger on some and study, and others might go quicker. So those 8 projects plan on about 2 to 3 hours apiece, and then you have the final project. And before you get started, if you're not familiar, especially with unit studies, make sure you read the before you start. It's a real nice comprehensive outline of how to use the online study. Beth here is the one who is the creator of the site. She's a homeschooling mom, and she wanted to share information to make it easy for you to conduct unit studies with your children all in one stop shop. And I'm going to recommend this Solar System Online Unit Study. I found it very easy to use, to follow. If you don't like online learning, there is plenty here that is not online, that takes you offline, the projects and the book reading, and plenty that you're not just plop in front of a computer. However, putting it online makes it convenient and easy to access, and I'm going to highly recommend this. Be sure to check out what everyone else from the crew thought about what the online study that they reviewed, and be sure to like and subscribe to my video. Thank you.